Yeah, so this was at Reality of Wrestling, which, by the way, has a great setup, great facility. I was blown away. It was almost like a mini performance center.
Hmm.
But I was the main event, duh. And like I said, clothesline the guy over the top rope. I'm not a doctor, and I've never torn my pec before, but I'm like, holy shit, I just tore my pec.
Hmm.
I felt it right away. We finished the match right away. And I went to the back and like, what am I gonna do? Go to an emergency room for them to tell me it's torn for me to fly back to Orlando? Like, what are we doing here?
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And there was a line of fans, and like, I don't want to say everyone in the building, but a good portion of the fans of the building came to meet me. And I wasn't gonna just leave them hanging. And I didn't contractually have to. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? That wasn't part of the deal.
Yeah.
Like I didn't owe them anything in the sense that, I didn't like take money from people, but I owed it to them as supporters, as fans.
Hmm.
So this isn't like a Barry Horowitz pat myself on the back moment, but it's the right thing to do.
Hmm.
And I feel like anyone should have done that in that situation. Listen, if I needed like emergency surgery, different story, right? Let's not,
Yeah.
my arm wasn't like hanging off. I didn't need, what I'm saying? This is something that was going to be done in a couple days. So it's like, there's no reason for me to go to a hospital right now.
Yeah.
Let's meet the fans. Let's make some money, but let's create some memories for these people and a connection because I always tell people when independent wrestlers they ask me for advice, I say the connection with the audience is the most important thing.
Hmm.
And some of these people, I'm sure they saw I was injured. Like I was screaming afterwards, like backstage. I'm sure they heard it. I was just screaming to
Hmm.
myself, like fuck, because I knew. This wasn't anyone's fault. Shit happens in wrestling, right? It ain't ballet.
Hmm.
But I think it was pretty obvious I was in pain. Like I could barely sign because I was using my right arm, which is what I tore my right pec. So I think, even if I made one lifelong fan out of that, it's worth it.